Also es gab schon Vorläufer des
Before I had the Air Museum, there was a preceding project.
hatte ich schon ein Schaulager, das
I had a display store called Gummium,
Museum
kind of a rubber
und
museum.
später auch öffentliche Schau.
And after that, I had opened showrooms of a second Gummium.
Und dort hatte ich auch schon
In this space, I already organized changing exhibitions with guest artists.
gezeigt. Und nachdem das aber
After this showroom was closed, I was looking for new rooms and found this beautiful building in the year 2005.
gefunden. Ja,
We have already shown more than 100 special exhibitions with changing artists, in which we explored the manifold facets of the air.
Und es gibt sehr viele spannende.
There were and still are numerous exciting projects. Most of them are artistic works, but most fascinating to me was the work of women, of female artists.
Moskau, die sehr
We had a Russian artist from Moscow which creates pneumatic sculptures that are very extra,
Frau, die Fahnenobjekte.
and also an elderly woman which created flag items over many years. This has been a very impressive exhibition, but also different theme-based exhibitions which were never highlighted this way before. For example, about the hole. No one before showed an art exhibition about holes.
des Themas angenommen. Ja, zum einen haben wir alle 3
Every 3 months we have 2 changing exhibitions where 2 different topics are highlighted by the guest artists.
Themen natürlich beleuchtet werden. Im Museum selber denke
In our permanent collection, I think the most loved parts are the interactive sculptures, where our visitors can directly perceive the air through air movement, or when they get blown in the face.
also
Something gets inflated,
wo man angebracht
air gets visible.
wo Luft irgendwas erzeugt, wo etwas aufgeblasen wird, also wo Luft auch sichtbar wird. Und das denke ich, diese interaktiven
This happens also in our air pinball machine.
Interessanteste für die Leute
People can interact and work with the air to achieve the goal.
mit Luftpistolen dann auf Kugeln schießen können. Das Spannende in unserem Museum
The most exciting part about our visitors is that we have a very mixed audience, not only art lovers or connoisseurs, but also visitors that have no clue about art at all and just want to have fun or are curious about the Air Museum.
und was
Reading through our guest book, we noticed that many of our visitors, families, groups, single persons visit us again and again, not only once. I think the reason why they love to come back is that the Air Museum is constantly changing.
ja,
The building here from the 14th century was a lucky shot, as it was already used as a museum before us.
und der
Our non-profit organization, Luftmuseum e.V., is the owner of the Air Museum. We all work here pro bono.
am Anfang hat
In the beginning, we had no support at all
selber
and developed the museum concept on our own.
erfolgreich und es
Still, this was quite successful.
zum einen ist es der Verein,
The Air Museum is now fed by different sources.
dann natürlich die
We have our membership fees from the association members,
mittlerweile auch
other parts from the entrance fees, and several sponsors.
mittlerweile auch schätzt,
In the meantime, also the municipal administration of Amberg supports.
sogar eine
With this support, we were even able to employ a full-time manager.
stellen konnten. Also
We have around 30 employees for the entrance, guided tours, installation works, exhibition installation, and dismantling.
Treuen und dann Ausstellungsarbeit
Quite a team in the meantime, all paid staff.
mittlerweile, die bezahlt werden.
Every year we welcome around 10,000 visitors with a rising trend.
1000 Besucher. Also nachdem das
This museum is unique in town,
Stadt
in Bavaria, in Germany,
eigentlich
in Europe,
eigentlich auch auf der
actually in the whole world.
Einzigartig ist von der großen Themen.
No other museum shows a range this wide and takes the issue air in a more complex way.
So komplex annimmt
I think this is why the Air Museum is not only a flagship for the town of Amberg, but also a unique selling point which attracts visitors from far away. Around 2/3 of visitors come from out of town and visit this town and our museum on purpose. We also noticed this touristic effect in the media. Lots of radio, TV and newspaper reviews report the Air Museum. A big PR gain also for the town. We also initiate many events out of the museum and set impacts with them. We organize a rubberboat convention, a museum festival. We consult and accompany the Night of Air. We organize events in our flying classroom for children in our museum education. We also provide happenings for the smallest residents. This wide range of events makes the Air Museum and a visit in the town of Amberg quite attractive.
Und eigentlich das Thema Luft vielfältig darbieten und so auch attraktiv für Besucher machen.
Right now, and for the past 14 years, the Air Museum is led and financed by the Air Museum Association. For the future, it is maybe not possible to lead an art institution this size into a stable future with only an association as the main director. On the long term, we have to think if a transfer into a municipal museum could be an option for the Air Museum too. Thank you.